Hello guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now in today's video we're gonna be doing what Naruto was no, my bad, sorry about that. We're gonna be doing what Kaguya had a daughter redo part 1. So yeah, anyways. This is pretty much a redo because I already made this what if before, but I wasn't really satisfied the way I did it. Like it just kinda had a not a strong ending, I guess you can say. So yeah, I wasn't really satisfied with it. So yeah, and to be honest, I kind of wanted to make Naruto evil anyway, like Kaguya's daughter to be kind of evil and shit like that. So yeah, I'm redoing it. And I'm making her evil. So yeah, and you guys probably could have guessed I was gonna make her evil because I'm pretty sure I said I was gonna make her evil in the poll, and I most of my wives all making Naruto kind of evil against the Leaf and shit, cause fuck the Leaf, but they don't deserve Naruto and shit. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, just hope you guys enjoy this what if, and I will be posting a poll later today because I need to ask you guys something. But yeah, anyways, yeah, just stay tuned for that, and I'll be seeing you guys in the beginning of the video. We are gonna start this what if with basically oh yeah, spoil, just warning, there will be a lot of cursing in this video. So yeah, if you're not like, if you can't hear the cursing and shit, just move on basically. Anyways, so we saw this wife with Kaguya. She got the mission to go to Earth, and you know, to go to Earth and do whatever she was supposed to do. I don't freaking know what she was supposed to do anyway. Pretty sure she was supposed to get like the chakra fruit or something. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. So she get the mission, falls in love with that one guy, which I don't know his name. I don't even think they actually gave him a name in canon. So yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a prince or something. I don't freaking know, or chief, something like that. And basically, she gets her cheeks scrapped, and basically she gives birth to Hagomo and Hamura. But freaking Hagomo and Hamura, Susuke and whatnot, Sasha 665 from his brother, and everything like that happened exactly the same until the last year, that Kaguya was about to get sealed. Basically, when freaking Hamagomo was being trained after he made the toad and whatnot, like in the sage mode and whatnot, all the sage or whatever, and Ash Hama as well. But yeah, this time instead of just going to get more Zetsus or whatever she went to doing like normal, she actually went to the Otsutsuki planet and spent the night with Ishiki / the king of the Otsutsuki, or whatever you want to call him. And basically, she gets smashed again, and she gets pregnant, and goes back to Earth. And I'm pretty sure Otsutsuki's, like, when they're pregnant, they don't even look pregnant. So yeah. So Amura and Ashura didn't really know she was pregnant at first. But then Hagoromo learns about her being pregnant because he heard her talking to herself and rubbing her stomach. But yeah, in truth, she was talking to her future daughter, but she didn't know it was gonna be a daughter though. Anyways, basically that happens. So anyways, oh my freaking gosh, stomach. We skip to the fight. Basically everything happens like freaking they get the fight in. Basically the fight goes with freaking Kaguya mostly being on the defense. Like, they were beating her way more easier than Kanen because she was more like blocking everything, that was going to hit her in the stomach no matter what the cost was. So yeah, they took full advantage of her not really protecting the rest of her body too much, just mainly focusing on the stomach. So yeah, they sealed her away like in canon. And yeah, now we skip 1 week later to Kaguya. She gave birth, and we skip about 2 years later. Kaguya was explaining to Yaiko, which is gonna be the name of the daughter, because if you guys watch the original one that I did, you can call it that. Basically, that was the name, and that's pretty much what I call her in every life that she's in. So yeah, it's less confusing for you guys and for me as well, especially for me, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, Yaiko, she was explaining to Yaiko about her life story, and yes, yeah, freaking, oh my freaking gosh, I keep doing that shit, bro. Anyways, basically, Kaguya explains what her clan is, and how they're basically alien and whatnot, and how she got betrayed and all that shit, and how their clan basically consider themselves as gods/goddesses. But yeah, I didn't know what you call this goddesses, you just call themselves gods. But yeah, anyways, basically, he got betrayed. She explained how she got betrayed by her by Michael's two half brothers and whatnot. And Michael asks why would they do that. She says it's because they were half human, and yeah, she says it was because they were half human and they wanted some fame. So basically, they betrayed them and gave her chakra just so they can look better and shit. So yeah, she explained everything. Then she asks Michael if she's willing to help her be free, and Michael says yes, but how do I do that? And Kaguya says, okay, I'll tell you, but I'll tell you how, but first you need to learn how to control, like, use your powers in chakra and shit, right? And yeah, so they trained for the whole freaking however long it took for the time period from when Hagoromo and shit was alive to when Naruto was born. I'm pretty sure that was like a whole 1,000 years old, so I'm not sure. But there's one thing I got to say is Otsutskis don't age like that. Or like, oh, the body changed to become older and shit, but it stopped when you like look somewhat like 18 or whatnot. Like, you know, in your prime, it just stops aging there, and time basically stops for your body. But yeah, you can still die, but not from age and shit. And age really don't exist in the Otsutsuki world. So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that. Anyways, basically, we skip to when Naruto's birth, and basically now Mariko has been training with Kaguya this whole time. So yeah, we skip to Naruto's birth. Everything happens the same, except this time Naruto has a brother and sister. Then Mima being the brother and Mito being the sister. They get 50% of the Nine Tails chakra and soul each, which there's no good Nine Tails because 25% of the bad soul and 25% of the good soul merge together, creating the 50% and going to Mima and whatnot. And yeah, and basically that's what happened. So no good Nine Tails. Anyways, you don't deserve it. Anyways, and Kushina and Minato get healed by Tsunade, so they survive, but Kushina especially got permanently weakened from all the chakra loss and freaking hold me to her chest. And yeah, she hates Naruto because of that, and because of him getting captured and whatnot. And same for Minato, he also blames Naruto. So yeah, they even go as far as to saying that Naruto isn't a human, he's just some of the Nine Tails chakra that got formed into flesh, basically. So yeah, it's a weird thing, but yeah. Anyways, basically, what the? How long has this video been? Anyways, basically, we made you know, the they basically think of him as the chakra of the Nine Tails form into a human, and he basically somehow managed to get into the seal, like, I don't know, freaking start using some of his chakra to weaken the chains that were holding the Nine Tails onto the giant sun that it was in Kushina's seal, and basically the Nine Tails was able to break out of it that way. So yeah. Anyways, all that happens, and we do a 6 years time skip to a 6-year-old Naruto who just got basically beat up by Kushina and Minato and got stabbed by Kushina's chakra chains, draining like at least 90% of his chakra, and kicked out of his house by Minato and Kushina. And Minato puts a bounty basically on his head, saying whoever kills Naruto gets 10k basically Ryu or whatever. So yeah, he's getting hunted down by the villagers like badly, like everyone is after him. So yeah, villagers, they catch him basically and start beating on him. Now we skip to oh my freaking gosh. Now we skip to basically Kaguya. She basically says it's ready, and basically she's been basically trying to basically like she's basically been trying her best to use some of her chakra, and it took 6 years for her to be able to make enough to basically start opening a portal. So yeah, but she can't go into it, and over the years Yaiko has been watching Naruto and developed a pretty major crush on him. And when I say like, when I mean when I'm saying major, I mean like she loves him more than basically Sakura and Ino and freaking all the fangirls loved Sasuke, plus Itachi as well. Combine all these loves to Sasuke, basically that's like nothing compared to Miyako's love for Naruto. So yeah, it's a pretty damn massive crush anyway. So yeah, Kaguya told her that she will basically open a portal for her to go to Earth, but she will be crushed because the portal isn't a full portal yet. So yeah, like her body is gonna be destroyed basically, and yeah, because the portal is not really stable, it's not complete. So she'll be able to just be a spirit basically for a couple of months or whatnot. And Naruto Miyako. So yeah, sorry about that. I got interrupted, and basically I pretty much had to wait the whole freaking day to continue. So yeah, anyway, sorry about that. Anyways, basically, so what I left off was when now Yaiko pretty much learn about how the portal was stable, and she would get turned to only the spirit pretty much would be the only thing that was gonna be able to get out of the portal and make it to Earth safely, not her body. So yeah, basically now Michael started kind of hesitating a little bit. Like she would go, but she would pretty much take a deep breath and whatnot. Like yeah, but then she looks back to see basically Naruto getting held by the two villagers and another one about to cut off his head. And she basically just jumping the portal, staying by her mother, and yeah, she basically, was pretty much going there. And we skipped to basically when the villagers was about to pretty much freaking cut off Naruto's head, like right when I was about to touch his skin, there was a light blue light pretty much, and it appears and pretty much releasing a lot of chakra, and it pretty much kills the villagers because it's kind of like the chakra arms that comes out of the KCM. So yeah, and it pretty much strangled the villagers, killing them. Then Naruto saw it approach him, and he started pretty much feeling better. Like he felt pretty warm, but yeah, he passed out after that. And yeah, we go to Naruto slash Maiko's mindscape, and Naruto wakes up to find his head laying on someone's lap. Basically, he quickly gets up, saying, "I'm sorry for pretty much laying there." Then Naiko chuckles to herself, saying, "Don't worry about it. I'm the one who put your head here, basically." And basically, Naruto was wondering why she would do something like that, but didn't ask because he didn't want to be rude, and he asks who exactly is she, and pretty much she says, "I'm Miyako Tsuki," and let me show you this shit. Alright. Anyway, basically she says, "I'm Miyako Utsuki," and Naruto says, "I'm Naruto," and Miyako says, "Yeah, I already knew that." And yeah, he didn't add Uzumaki because Uzumaki Namikaze, because he kind of hates his family. So yeah, they kind of disown him as well, so it'd pretty much be pointless to call himself that. So yeah, now so yeah, Miyako explains everything to Naruto about like, without leaving really much in any details. Like she explained who she is, like how she's Kaguya's daughter, and so on. So yeah, and Naruto says, "So your mom is in the moon?" Basically, she says yes, and Naruto says, "So that's why." And she also explained how she loves Naruto in a way, and basically Naruto says, "So that's why I always felt pretty loved and happy, and like in peace and shit when I went outside at night to look at the moon," basically. And Mariko nods. So yeah, Naruto was all that feeling that Naruto was feeling, kind of like peaceful and shit. That was like 0.1% of the love that she has for Naruto, basically. So yeah. Anyways, Mariko asked him if he would be willing to join, to join freaking she pretty much asked Naruto if he wants to help her, basically. And he's like, yeah, and shit. And basically, he pretty much volunteers to help with his Kaguya. So yeah, anyways, we skip about 1 year later. He's like high Johnny at this point, and yeah, he finally masters the yin yang release, and he basically uses it to make Miyako a new body, like her body back, basically. And basically, Naruto wanted to make sure like her body was exactly the same way, so she didn't feel weird or anything. So he looks back in the mindscape and had to measure her, basically, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyways, basically he made her a new body, and she enters her new body, basically. And yeah, Naruto like asked her if like she can use her body well, like if she can control her body or anything, if there's anything wrong with it, basically. And she says no, it's all good, basically. And yeah, and we skip about freaking a week or so later. Naruto asks her out, and she says, yes, because she's literally freaking like crazy about him. And they got together and shit, and Mariko got a little bit too excited and started kissing him. And yeah, stuff happens. anyways anyways, basically, she started kissing him, and the freaking she kind of almost started taking off her clothes, but I mean his clothes, but there was a knock at the door, and Ambu called them basically, and they saying the Hokage wants you and shit, and they got kind of pissed because, especially Miyako, she got pretty pissed, and yeah, Naoto, yeah, basically Naoto as well also got pissed as well because Miyako is hot, so yeah. Anyways, and he kind of wanted to do things, if you know what I mean. Anyway, uh, and pretty much, I'm not gonna freaking make them do anything because sadly this is not 18 plus what if, so yeah, too bad. Anyways, yeah, they get basically ready to go to meet Minato, and yeah, they get there and they see Minato and Menma and Mito and Kushina, and I'm gonna be kind of making Kushina an awful person in this one, and yeah, and she's gonna be kind of shameless as well. So yeah, and Minato's gonna be nice. Like he's not gonna be like a nice person. He's not gonna be the kind of person to just be going on killing people or anything. But what's it called? He's also not gonna be the nice and shy kid and shit. So yeah, he's gonna be more of an aggressive type person. So yeah, Kushina, she's just kind of sitting down in Miyato's lap without really caring. And yeah, we all know where I want to make her sit, but it's not 18 plus, so I can't do that shit. But yeah, anyways, if you know where I want to make her sit, then you can think exactly where she's sitting at. Anyways, uh, basically, Naiko and Naoto walks in, and you know, Naiko has a Genjutsu on, by the way. So yeah, and her Genjutsu person type thing looks like this girl right here with the black shirt, and her Otsutsuki is obviously the one with the white shirt, and yeah. Anyways, I keep losing myself. Okay. Basically, now to ask what they want in a kind of a cold voice, and basically Nato says, "You demon, you will be going to the academy from now on." Wanting him to get a little bit strong and basically get overconfidence and getting a higher mission and basically jumping the way, trying to prove himself to be strong and whatnot, get too confident and basically get killed. But that's not gonna happen. Then Miyato asks who is that girl, basically, and Naruto says, "Oh, this is Mariko. She is someone who came in the village because her family got killed by the Akatsuki." But that's obviously a lie. But she managed to get away, basically, and yeah, that's obviously a lie. Minato says, "Are you joining the academy as well, too?" Basically, and she says yes. And Minma was blushing a bit, thinking she's really pretty and shit. But yeah, then basically they leave, and I've not really been saying anything about Minma and Mito. Basically, they do everything now today in canon, especially for Minma, and Mito kind of just did everything in canon except not like stupid shit. Pretty much, she kind of did a lot of things that Naruto did in canon, but not as bad and shit because she's a girl, so she's gonna be more protective of herself, I guess you can say. So yeah. Anyways, basically they leave, and after a little bit, we skip we skip a week later, the first day at the academy, basically, and Naruto wakes up to basically the smell of cooking, and basically he goes down to find breakfast being cooked, and he gets freaking he walks up to now Miracle and basically looks to see basically her cooking breakfast and shit. And basically, they eat breakfast and whatnot, and they get ready to go to the academy. We skip about 1 hour later. Mema and Mito and Sasuke were in the class getting all the fingers and fanboys to basically be freaking jumping on top of the roof and shit. Anyways, basically, gathering around them and basically freaking being snips. Yeah. Anyways, basically, then the door opens and Naruto walks in with Miracle walking next to him, and they go to sit in the back of the room. Mema goes up to them and says, "Hey, Miracle," and then she looks back saying, "Hey," and then Mema says, "So we didn't really get a chance to basically introduce ourselves and whatnot the other day." And Mema says, and freaking Miracle reintroduces herself, and Mema does the same. And yeah, then she says, "So did you need something basically?" And Mema says, "Yes, I have a question." And she says, "What is it?" And Mema says, "Why are you hanging out with that demon?" Pointing at Naruto. And then she says, "What makes you say that he's basically a demon?" With a smile on her face, because she's some kind of always smiling. And Mema says, "Because mom and dad said so," and basically mom and dad always right. And yeah, basically then Miracle says, "So if your mom and dad said to cut off your head and you want it will go back basically, would you do it without any proof that it's actually gonna happen?" Then they say no basically. Then Miracle says, "Then basically I won't stop hanging out with him till you can prove that he's an actual demon," which is highly doubtful. Like, it's pretty much you won't be able to prove it. So yeah. Then basically Mema, oh fuck, shit. Sorry about that. Basically Mema shuts up, knowing that he can't really prove it. So yeah, he goes back to the group. Yeah, we skip about 3 years later. Naruto is now low Kage level at this point, though he could be. He's actually high Kage level. Yeah, now we're gonna do a quick little flashback. He has powers of the low to mid Kage level, but he has really a bunch of experience in fighting, so that's why he's high Kage level. Now we're gonna do a flashback to when Naruto, in the second year of the academy, Naruto heard about the war happening in the Mist Village, and basically went there with Miracle, beat up the tweeters and every single person that was working with him, and basically Miracle turned them into chakra pills and pretty much fused them together, making a chakra fruit and giving it to Naruto, making Naruto Otsutsuki now. So yeah, Naruto also has a freaking thingy on, and yeah, he also has a Genjutsu. My bad, I forgot the name of it for a second. So yeah, anyways, basically that's why. And I will put a picture of what Naruto looks like in the next part. So yeah, he kind of looks like he has the same hair as this, but white obviously, and it's kind of tied up and shit. So yeah, anyways, basically I'll have a picture of it in the next one. And basically, we'll go back to a present time. So basically freaking he passes the exam pretty easily, but in the middle, because he's not showing off and shit. and Miracle passes up as top Konoichi because fuck Sakura. And yeah, they get in Team 7, which is Naoto, Sasuke, Mema, Mito, and Miyako. And Sakura is freaking on a random ass team because no one cares about her. And yeah, anyways, basically, Mema, Mito, and Sasuke, they get to Dream Power basically. Mema, Mito, and Sasuke is Dream, and freaking Kushina and fuck, I keep messing up. Kushina and Kakashi are the basically team leaders, and I'm just gonna skip the battle test because it's annoying. It's kind of really annoying. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you the dreams. Basically, the dreams are Mema says the same as Naruto. Mito says the same, except she wants to be the first female Kage. Sasuke says he wants to do whatever he said in Kanen, being an evil bastard. And except he says he likes training with his friend Mema. And Miyako says her name is Miyako Otsutsuki, and that's basically what she says. And basically when they ask for a dream, she says you will find out soon enough. And Naoto says I'm Naoto Otsutsuki, and basically everyone was pretty shocked about that because there was, especially Kushina, she was waiting for him to say Naoto Uzumaki Namikaze, and she would basically yell at him saying you're disowned. But she was pretty surprised that he took a random last name from that girl. And basically yeah, but she didn't really complain because she didn't really care all that much, but she doesn't care about Naruto that much. So yeah, anyways, and basically when they ask for his likes, he says he likes ramen, and dislikes, he says he likes a lot of things, especially the Namikaze Uzumaki family. But yeah, and he also says he dislikes pretty much almost the whole Leaf Village, except for like one person or two. So yeah, and basically when they ask for his dreams, he also says he likes a girl. So yeah, and Miyako says he likes a guy. So yeah, I forgot to say that. And basically when they ask for his dream, he says it's the same as Miyako. You'll find out soon enough. And yeah, which Mema was kind of getting annoyed because of all that secrecy and weird relationship with them too. So yeah, kind of getting jealous, you know what I mean? Anyways, we skip about a month later after the bell test, which I told you I'm gonna skip that one because it's really annoying. But yeah, anyways, basically they get the C rank mission, and pretty much Tazuna walks in making fun of everyone except Naoto and Miracle, because Miracle is pretty tall and really pretty, and yeah, he didn't want to annoy somebody like that, and she kind of had that feeling that you don't want to mess with her. And Naoto isn't short in this one because Miracle was feeding him good food and not pretty much ramen 24/7, expired milk and shit. And yeah, so he's tall and he has a six-pack and everything. So yeah, and Naoto and Miracle has the Rinnegan. Basically, they have the third eyes, but Naoto's third eyes is kind of covered up, kind of like Madora's, not with a crown, but kind of like a headband type thing. So yeah, it's kind of weird to explain. I'm not good at explaining shit, so yeah, you have to basically watch the next part to see what it looks like. But yeah, actually I'm gonna get a picture. So yeah, this is pretty much what Naoto Suzuki form looks like. So yeah, anyways, basically he makes fun of everybody except Mako and Naoto because they have been eating pretty good, and Meiko isn't short at all, so yeah, she's like pretty tall, pretty good. She's medium, like yeah, she's not too tall, but not too short. She's a little bit under 60% taller. Like she has 60% tall and 40% short. Fuck it, whatever. Anyways, basically, point is she's not short. Anyways, basically, I can't talk right now. Anyways, basically they get ready to go on the team's Land of Wave arc mission thingy. Yeah, and basically they get ready to go, and Kakashi didn't come late at all because he didn't want to get slapped on by that one guy. I mean Kushina. So yeah, and I'm gonna go over Memma's and Mito's training now because I didn't go over them at all. Basically, what they learned so far is summoning jutsu, but they can't summon the giant boss thingy summon yet. And let me know what summon you guys want Naruto to have because I don't know what I'm gonna give him yet. So yeah, basically they can summon like Memma can summon Gamakichi and Gamakichi and the other one, and freaking Mito can summon like two slugs, two of the small. Like you know how Katsuyu is like a million little slugs, yeah. That's pretty much two of them millions. So yeah. Anyways, basically that's that, and Memma has been trying to basically uh freaking learn the Wasengan, but he can't even pop the balloon yet. So yeah. Anyway, basically, yeah, that's pretty much what's happening with that. And yeah, I'll pretty much remember everything off because yeah. And if you guys like this part and subscribe, and yeah, check out my Discord server if you guys want to just chill out and shit. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.